Did you really think I was going to build an entire fuel system for my car and have it actually work? That's not how we do things around here.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Hello and welcome back to another video. In last week's video we finished the surge tank and the whole new fuel system, and at the end of it we could take the car on a rip. And hey, this thing is pretty freaking fast. I don't know how much horsepower it is, and people keep asking me, but it makes me smile, so I don't really care. I do want to get it on a dyno real soon because I'm kind of curious about how much power it's actually making. So throw it in the comments down below of how much horsepower you think it is, and the day we get it on the dyno, we can see who was the closest. I personally think it's around 300 horsepower. It's a 3.2 M104 at 0.7 bar boost. Anyway, back to the surge tank. The victory was very short-lived because when I got back home, the car had a massive fuel leak. And honestly, if it was a small leak, I would have been fine with it and just left it like that. But this was one of those situations where it might make you go broke. I already went ahead and got the surge tank removed. I had to cut a big hole at the back of it to get to the fittings. And here's the mistake I made. I thought an O-ring would work. Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. I eventually got the correct washer in there to seal up the bottom feed, sealed up the tank and got it back in the car. Who would have thought at this point we had another leak, even bigger than the one we had before. Once again, I got the tank out of the car, cut a hole in it, fixed what needed to be fixed, got it sealed back up, and that's where we are today. The tank is in the car, and yeah, they say third time lucky. We'll have to test it, and if it leaks now, I'll have to rebuild the tank, I guess. Let's see what happens. So that'll be the in-tank fuel pump. I can hear it. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Seems like I didn't get that one over there. Okay, once again, my bad. I gotta tighten up, so let's see what it does now. Okay. Still leaking. Let's take it out again. First things first, we need to drain the tank. I'm getting pretty good at this. And now we can take the tank out again for the fourth time. And there we go. So seems like I missed a spot over here. It was spraying against the carpet, so once again I managed to make an even bigger leak. Fuck my life. But I can't go ahead and just get it welded because the fuel vapors and everything in here is very flammable, so it'll just go boom. That's why I went ahead and got it rinsed out with water as best as I can, and then also I have to drill a little hole to get all of the water out because the way these fittings are, they are like inside the tank, so you won't get all of the water out, and water in your engine, not a good thing. So let's get a hole drilled over here. Should be good. And then I'll just weld it up again. Hopefully that doesn't leak. We'll let it cool off for a second and then get it back in the car. See where it leaks now. We have the tank back in there, so let's try this again. Alright. Wait till it fills up again and then see. Been running the in-tank fuel pump for a few minutes now, And I don't know if you can see that, but it seems like the tank is building up pressure. Like, what the hell, man? Holy shit. That thing's definitely gonna explode or something. Woo. No. Nope. Nope. Look at that bubble. Well, at least it's not leaking anymore. Okay, so it's definitely building up some serious fuel pressure in that tank. So I'm gonna get the car in the garage and then start looking for a regulator of some kind.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last. Yeah, it's simple, me, never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes.
Alright, so I just got the back seat out and those two covers removed. So the idea was that you have your feed and return, and then it feeds the tank until the tank is full, and then it'll return back into this tank. But now some funny things are happening, and if you look on that side, there's no pipes or nothing coming out of that one. Should be like some kind of regulator that wants like a certain amount of pressure. I don't know, so I'm gonna take this out as well, disconnect those two lines, and then see if I can see anything in there. Holy shit. Woo! Okay. Oh my goodness, I didn't even tighten this thing back up. That's not good. Whew, what a freaking mess. But I think I figured it out. So let's step over there and I'll try to explain to you what's going on and what my plan is. Basically, you have the fuel tank with a bump in the middle. So over here, you have your prop shaft or your drive shaft. The fuel pump on this side, and then on this side is the feed and return. Inside the tank you have two pipes going over this bump, and that regulates so that the fuel level stays the same inside the tank. That return line I'm using. So it comes into the tank with an 8mm, and then it changes direction. Over here we have a small pickup at the lowest part of the tank. And then over here, it gets reduced to about a 1mm hole over here. And that's why we can see the fuel pressure rising in my tank. Very pressurized, and then it sprays into this pipe. This one going over to this side. I'm not sure what you call it, but it creates a vacuum over here to pull the fuel from this side at the lowest point over to this side. What I'm gonna try is make that hole a little bit bigger so the pressure isn't so high, and hopefully still have this whole system working. So I'm gonna get that done, and I guess we'll see if it works
tomorrow.
Alright, so let's try this again. I also managed to find this little badge again, so I got that back on there. I have the car on charge because yesterday when I went to start it up, the battery was dead. But I did go ahead last night and put everything back together over here so we can go and test it. I used a candle and a little piece of metal to make that hole bigger. It's plastic, so I didn't have a small enough drill bit, so we'll see if that works. But we're gonna go for a drive and go get some more fuel for it and then start testing things out. So let's see if it'll start up. Right, let's see what it does. Need to switch on the fuel pump. Fuck! I don't know what the hell is going on now, but I'm gonna push the car outside and give it a wash because it is dirty. While I wait for the battery to charge up again.
Can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me f***ed up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning.
What the hell? Hasn't run in a while, but let's go get some fuel. Okay, so the car's sounding a bit weird. I think I messed around with the fuel system too much and I might need to clean the injectors. Not gonna drive around too much. I also still need to finish the underglow, so yeah. Car doesn't seem happy. Unfortunately, we ran out of time again. I need to get this video edited and uploaded because it needs to go up on Sunday. I do upload a video once a week. Hopefully in the future we can do more than once a week. I'm just testing out the fuel system now and it seems to be working. I've been running the in-tank fuel pump for about 5 minutes. It still builds up some pressure, but it's a lot more manageable. It's making some squeaky noises, but it's working. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and then I'll see you in the next one.